my name is Allison, and here are the top 5 things I learned throughout this course.
At number 1, we have thinking back to week 1, we discussed hunting and gathering. In this unit, we discussed the idea of heat transferring. There are 3 types of heat transferring: conduction, convection, and radiation. We use these 3 methods for different types of cooking. For example, conduction is when one substance touches another substance. An example of this could be boiling an egg because the hot water is directly touching the egg. Convection is thermal energy transferring in a circulation movement through gas or liquid. This would look like using an air fryer because the energy is moving around the air fryer. Lastly, radiation is energy that is being moved through rays or waves. This would look like a microwave.
At number 2, we discussed beef jerky. Beef jerky is very high in protein, and beef contains all 9 essential amino acids. The peptide bond is a chemical bond that holds the amino acids together to the proteins. Something that makes beef jerky is the low water activity, aka AW. In regular raw beef, AW is around 0.99. In cooked beef, AW is around 0.91 to 0.98. And in beef jerky, AW is less than 0.80. Having less water activity and moisture content in beef jerky allows it to have a longer shelf life. If the beef jerky has too much AW, it risks becoming moldy. At number 3, we have the topic of sweet tea. Sweet tea can use a variety of different sweeteners to sweeten the tea. They can use something like natural honey, table sugar, or a little less natural high fructose corn syrup, or a 0-calorie sweetener. The science behind high fructose corn syrup is cornstarch that is converted to fructose and glucose in a food processor. And did you know there are no chemical bonds in high fructose corn syrup? Table sugar is a sucrose that is made from glucose and fructose. It is a disaccharide. Honey is a natural sweetener from bees and has a lot of carbohydrates. 0-calorie sweeteners are made from fermented sugar that has almost 0 nutrients to it. At number 4, we have leavening agents in food from the cake and cookies unit. In cakes, they use leavening agents. A leavening agent is yeast, baking soda, and or baking powder. These agents release carbon dioxide that allow the baking dish to rise and expand, and the baked goods become less dense. At number 5, we have oil versus butter. When we make cakes, we tend to use oil. Oil is a liquid lipid that allows the cake to become more moist. Furthermore, it contributes to the cake having higher water content. In cookies, the fat that is used is butter. Butter is a solid because it is high in saturated fat. This allows the dough to be tighter and form into a ball. However, when we place the cookie in the oven, the butter will begin to melt, giving the cookie a golden look. Overall, the lipid in cookies and cakes are triglycerides.